surprise, motherfucker.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
Represent United Kingdom now House of War. See how the president cast man bombs away his honest Pulverizing 8 false hours of criticize your government. Bang bang cause a broken glassman kill all the facts and government. Trials by fire, set in fires. That's not a way, that's none for me. Just cause, just cause because we're not watching. I think to dreaming different from our eyes. This is the dawning of us, of our lives. I think to dreaming different from our eyes. This is the dawning of us, of our lives. This is our lives on
Hey, what's going on, fellow captains? It's Muse. So today we have a pretty nasty little push in the Schlieffen. So this is one of my favorite lines in the game. Was one of the first ones to have Z-Tan, was one of the first ones to have Ruprecht. Really fell in love with the whole line. Really, really loved Ruprecht when I got to it. Schlieffen is pretty much the Ruprecht on steroids. Thing is an absolute monster, and I love it. I really enjoy this whole line and playing them. They are definitely some of my favorite ships. So we're going to be on Shatter. It's a domination game. This is a good map for this ship. Anytime you have cover, concealment, things you can use to close the gap and get in close range with people, that is very favorable to this German battlecruiser line. Like the open water maps, like sniping at range, that really doesn't play into the whole style of the German ships. So I'm kind of watching where everyone deploys here. And I don't want to go out on that outside edge if I don't have to. I'm not a sniper. You can see there's a Yami right next to me. That's his gig if he wants to go out there and snipe. I want to find a way to get in close quarters with people. So we're kind of watching what's developing here. And I'm going to come up with a little plan here. I guess you could call it the Schlieffen Plan. Ah, see what I did there? And we're going to basically cut through these gaps, and we're just going to very, very aggressively push down to this other end. And it's going to pay off. Pretty big. Final kill ends up being an AFK ship. I am going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say it's not a rage quit. They look like they're pretty much in the spawn, so I'm going to guess it was like a DC at the start of the battle and they just didn't come back. But that's our prize for being as aggressive as we are. By the end of the battle, you'll see we're the furthest thing down in the enemy spawn on the entire map. We handle this right side really well. Left side handles their business, and we end up just steamrolling this entire enemy team in 6 minutes. 6 minutes flat, it's over. I could have had more damage if the left side hadn't done as well as they did. There was nothing left for me to kill. I was kind of hoping for a bigger game, but then when I turned around and saw the Montana and it was the last ship left and he had no health, I was like, yeah, that's a wrap. So as we come around this corner, we get our sonar up because we don't know if there's DDs, torps, and there's smoke, so guess what? There's a DD here somewhere. And look who we find. So these secondaries, I definitely have them set up to do some nasty work. And you can see them already banging on him. Had AP chambered, we're gonna hit him with the main guns. And those secondaries are just gonna clean up. And somebody is going to get the yoink at the last second, but we took most of this guy's HP. Yoink! That's alright, he's off the board. I had the sonar up, so I know no torps are coming. I was focused on the DD, so I didn't quite make that turn, so we're gonna back up a little here. I want to go through the gap. Now, unfortunately, somebody gets a spot on me here, so this Musashi is gonna know I'm coming through this gap. And he's gonna have guns ready for me. But this is what these German ships excel at, is close quarters. They're tankier in close quarters, they do more damage in close quarters, like, it's what they really love. So we smack up Wooster a little bit there. Throw some torps down towards those guys. Hit my repair party to get a second rack here. And I'm gonna throw these back up by the other DD, where I kind of knew he last was, and we're actually gonna end up catching him. This is where the opening clip with the Musashi takes place. We're gonna come off this corner. And again, he's ready for us because they had that spot, so he saw me coming through the gap. Hold shots, because I know this Musashi's just sitting broadside over here, and he's a bigger threat to me than the Iwami is. Now, I would have liked to turn bow into this Musashi, but with the Iwami sitting right there, I figured I would take my chances that maybe Iwami or Musashi had turned his guns back towards the rest of my team. But he doesn't. Catches us in the nose a little bit right there. And we go ahead and delete the Musashi. So now here's my prize for getting down this whole map like that. Iwami's AFK. I don't know he's AFK at this point. I've definitely seen people that look like they were AFK before and then they spring back to life. So I'm just treating him like he's a live ship. I'm not, you know, going completely broadside. I was hoping for him to fire before I made my turn to torp. He's not firing, so I'm guessing, okay, maybe he's AFK at this point. We're just gonna make our turn. Get a good angle for these torps. Send both racks, fire and forget. We're gonna look for other targets now. So torps are gonna take care of Iwami. There's no other targets. That's gonna get us the high cal. That's gonna be all I have for you. I appreciate you, fellow captains. Take care and have a great day. Bye.
Bombs away, yes, pulverize the Eiffel Towers, criticize your government. Bang, bang, cause a broken glass man. Kill all the facts and glory. Trials by fire, setting fires. There's not a way left, none for me. Just cause, just cause we crash out our lives. Yeah, I think to dream and different from our eyes. This is the dawning of us, of our lives. I think to dream and different from our eyes. This is the dawning of us, of our lives. This